We wanted to find a way to encourage people to still shop locally safely during this pandemic and support our local businesses as much as we can. So we decided to make a game out of it. And we made 3 bingo cards with all different Arlington businesses on them. And so that way it's sort of for folks who still have, you know, some disposable income and can get takeout or buy gift certificates for their future haircuts or what have you. You can play the game, and the Chamber of Commerce sweetened the pot by throwing in a prize for $100 Shop Arlington First gift certificate for 3 winners, 1 for each card.
So you have businesses on the card when you buy, like, let's say, takeout at a local restaurant. You can cross that off. Mm-hmm. Unlike bingo, though, you don't have to worry about horizontal, diagonal, vertical, any of that stuff, correct?
We're being pretty liberal about it. I mean, we're not asking people to fill up the whole card. That's a tall order. But yeah, just, you know, 5 across, however you can do it. Mm-hmm. Or even, you know, if it just encourages people to do it a few times, it's fine if you don't want to really play the game. But pretty much anything that motivates people to shop now is great, because when you play, the businesses win. And that's what we want to do, is help them, support them through this really difficult time for them and help them succeed so they can recover on the other side of this and keep going.
I see. And let's say a business shuts down in the middle of the game temporarily. Does that space just count for that business, or do you get a free space like bingo every now and then?
Yep, free space, exactly.
Good.
Yeah, some people have been, you know, temporarily closing for a little bit so they can regroup and get their operations back together, and then reopening or changing their hours. So yeah, we're trying to build in that flexibility.
That's good. And if you, let's say you have enough businesses on your card, how do people then try to cash in on the possibility for the prize? Do they go to the town website and they keep receipts? How does that work?
So you download the card on the town's website, but then to redeem your prize, or to be entered to win your prize, depending on how many people participate, we have until May 31st, and you can email your completed card to info@rlcc.org to the Arlington Chamber of Commerce, because they'll be giving out the prize. You have to put bingo in the subject line, and just some sort of proof of purchase, just so we know that, you know, a transaction actually took place. So it doesn't necessarily have to be scans, but maybe screenshots of your receipt or something like that would be helpful.
I see. Your job includes so many facets, but I understand you came up with the idea of the designing of the card and how it's laid out and everything else. I mean, you're pretty creative here. Everybody's getting creative during these times.
We all have to, but I have to actually give a footnote to my colleague, Kelly Linema. She's the senior planner in the Department of Planning and Community Development. She actually I've played games like this before in other jobs, but she brought the idea up again, and she actually did the design. She has tremendous design skills. So props to Kelly for making these pretty bingo cards for everyone to play on.
Yeah, they look great. Are you getting a response from people, Arlington residents, as far as taking part in something like this? What are you hearing back as far as residents are concerned in their feedback?
Yeah, it's been very well received, and I've seen lots of shares on Facebook from the social media posts from the town, like 9 shares right away. So it's been a great response. And the business owners, actually, some of them were like, oh, I didn't hear about this. I want to get in now. So we may actually make a 4th card if we get more businesses on board. So hopefully.